It looks like we're sending information out, and it looks like we're live. Yeah, looks like we're live on LinkedIn Live. So I'm just going to double check that. Good morning, everybody. I think we're live on LinkedIn Live. I'm just double checking that to make sure that that is the case. Just bear with me for 1 second, and then we'll get started. So I apologize. Yes. Hey, wow, we've got a lot of people logging in. Hi, 11, 12, 15. Lots of people need stress release. This is great news. Okay, so let me see. Good morning, everybody. I am going to shrink this down. Welcome to the first of the series associated with health and wellness from the Procurement Foundry. We, as I mentioned in my post earlier last night, we have been doing this inside of the Procurement Foundry for a couple of months now. And let me introduce you to Agatha. Agatha is our Procurement Foundry Community Health and Wellness Advisor. Agatha is attempting to get us all to relax a little bit. Agatha has a spouse that is in the industry as well, and most of us know who that is, but she understands the stress that comes with our industry and is very excited to help us attempt to release some of that stress that we have associated with what we do on a day-to-day basis. Good morning from Malaysia. Good morning from Australia. Good morning from Atlanta, Canada. Wow, we got a lot of people coming in, Agatha. Apparently, it's a very stressful industry, and people want to relax a little bit. So with that, Agatha, maybe you can introduce yourself really quickly. Tell everybody what we're going to do, and then just run through your program for today. I believe Agatha is going to give us some breathing and relaxation techniques. It shouldn't be more than about 15 minutes, and then you can go about your day. All right. I am monitoring the chat inside of Zoom. However, you cannot be chatting inside of Zoom and relaxing, right? That's anti-productive, right, Agatha?
That's right. You're going to
Okay.
at least have to commit to 10 minutes here.
Okay, so here's what I want you to do. I'm excited that you're all here. I'm excited that we're talking inside of the chat on LinkedIn, and I can see you all. Good morning from Toronto, Edwina. And but here's what I want you to do. I want you to try to not engage with LinkedIn for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Take this seriously and try to relax. We're going to do this every Friday with Agatha for a while, and we're going to see how it goes. Wow, 25 people on LinkedIn Live. Super excited that you all joined us this morning. Welcome from South Africa. Okay, so we have people from all around the world who are highly stressed out, Agatha, who are in this industry, and we're thrilled that you can help us kind of relax, especially on a Friday, right before a weekend starts. Great. All right, I'm going to go off screen. You do your thing. Really appreciate it, and I'll be back at the end.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. I'm excited to be here. We've been doing a few of these series now, and we have just started what is the series that's focused on stress reduction, which I think, not only is your work stressful, but I think we're obviously living in very stressful times. So any tool and tips that we can give you, I think is always beneficial. So our focus is going to be predominantly on meditation and breathing techniques. So my background is in yoga and Pilates. I'm a functional medicine health coach, but I also have a life in procurement, believe it or not. So I have for a very long time done consulting work, doing training development, both delivering training and also writing content. So I know your world very, very well. And what I want you to understand is that it doesn't take a lot of time for you to apply some self-care and start to work on reducing that stress. And the reason why we want to do that is because we want our minds to function at its best, right? If we are always in this kind of fight or flight mode, we are very reactive. And so we're not producing our best work and we're not acting in the best way. And one of the quickest and most effective ways to reduce that stress is through conscious breathing. And that's why when we do these meditations, I like to combine different breathing techniques because the effect can be very, very immediate, okay? So in today's session, we are going to be focusing on a type of alternate nostril breathing, specifically focusing on the left nostril. So in the yogic sciences, very quickly, we talk about how you have different kind of energy centers running through the left nostril and your right nostril. Your left nostril corresponds to energy that is more calming, when you need to really get that nervous system to calm down. It's the energy of the moon. That's a feminine quality to it. So calming, peace, zen, left side. Your right side corresponds more to the energy of the sun. So anything that is more about dynamic, invigorating, you want to energize, that's going to be the right side. Okay, so before we get started, I always like to get you moving just a little bit because it's nice to get the energy circulating before we kind of quiet down and do the meditation. So it's going to be very quick. We're going to start with just some shoulder movements. You're going to inhale, just lift your shoulders up. And on that exhale, just release it down. Okay, and inhale. So this is another point we tend to hold tension in. And exhale to relax. And one more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Good. And then we're going to do some neck circles. So 3 circles in one direction. And I'm just going to say, be careful not to go too far back here. We don't want to crunch into the back of the neck. 2. And 1. And then circling the other way for 3. And 2. And 1. Perfect. All right. So today's technique, you're going to take your right hand. Your right thumb is going to be blocking your right nostril. You are inhaling through the left. Okay. Then with your pinky, you're going to block the left nostril and exhale through the right. So inhale goes through the left, exhale goes through the right. We use the thumb to block the right nostril as you inhale, and you use your pinky to block the left nostril as you exhale. Your free hand here, your left hand, you're just going to connect your thumb and your index finger and then just relax it on your leg, okay, wherever is comfortable for you. So connecting that left hand, thumb, index finger is down, and then you are inhaling through the left and exhaling through the right. Now you can watch a few times if you're still trying to get figure it out what we're doing. But once you have it, I invite you to close your eyes because we just want to remove that sensory input. It's another way to help your nervous system calm down. Okay. And this left nostril breathing is so, so powerful because it has that power within a minute to take you out of that fight-flight mode and put you into your parasympathetic mode, which is that, relax and digest mode. So anytime that you need to reduce anxiety, stress, any kind of tension that's building up, just start breathing through your left nostril and you will see the difference, okay? So we're gonna be on the clock here for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna put a little background music for you, just to make it more pleasant. And when you're ready, just block that right nostril, inhale through the left, and then block the left, exhale through the right. your eyes closed, but bring your right hand down. Connect the thumb and the index finger on that hand and just relax it down on your thighs and continue breathing through both nostrils. Now slowly begin to reconnect with your surroundings. You can stretch, move the body, whatever you need to bring you back into reality. Okay, and just notice how you feel now versus how you felt when you started the breathing practice. And just hopefully you can all sense the difference that makes. And like I said, it's really, really powerful and it's really quick. So you can really just get into the habit of doing 10 of these breaths. So all of the different techniques that you're gonna learn over the next, 4 weeks, take something that you like, something that worked for you, that made sense for you, and then try to do 10 breaths like that. And that will have an incredible impact in your life. And this one that we just did today is a great one to do also before you go to bed at night, because it will also help you sleep better. So there you have it. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, I think we're welcoming questions.
Agatha, that was amazing.
Nice to
Thank
see
you
you
so
again.
much. We're getting some really, really interesting feedback on LinkedIn, just to let you know.
Okay.
Some really amazing folks are like, oh my God, this is so relaxing. I needed this so bad. And other folks are like, wait a minute, what am I looking at? So because you just don't see a lot of relaxation and wellness on LinkedIn, right?
Oh,
So just so that everybody knows, again, I'm going to recap really quickly. So as part of our community at Procurement Foundry, obviously we are primarily focused on your careers. However, at the same time, in order for you to succeed in your careers, we also believe that there is a very large element of health and wellness associated with that. And as Agatha knows, because she's in the industry and has been in the industry, this is not an easy thing that we do in procurement and supply chain and sourcing. I mean, the supply chain folks right now are under amazing amounts of pressure. So what we wanted to do was bring a live stream, some content on a regularly scheduled basis. So every Friday, right now, we're going to play around with the times a little bit, I think, just to see where the best time zones are for everybody. But we're going to continue this. I think it's going to grow. If you enjoyed today's session, please tell other people about it. We will be live next week at 9 a.m. Eastern time as well. I think we should do it again at the same time. Agatha, we had about at the most we had about 25 people, but some people came in and out, so we probably had about 50 people join us today. And now this becomes permanent on the Procurement Foundry feed. So super excited. It doesn't look like we have any questions. So let's get everybody back into their daily routine. We hope that you have a great weekend. And we look forward to seeing you next week, right, Agatha? That's
absolutely.
What are we doing next week? Just curious.
Next week, we're getting deeper.
All right, great.
breathing and the meditation as well. But yeah.
Okay, great. So if you want to join us next week for a 15 to 25-minute session, Procurement Foundry is happy to sponsor this for you all, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, Agatha. We really appreciate your
Thank you.
time.
Have a great weekend.
Bye bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.